Welcome back to Arise Entertainment 360. Now, starting today on Netflix, you can binge watch On My Block, a new half-hour comedy that's sure to become a fan favorite.
And joining us now with more on the show and his lovable but unappreciated character, is actor Brett Gray. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Brett. Welcome. Now, On My Block sounds pretty amazing. It's like a coming-of-age show, right?
Yes.
Tell me more about it.
Okay, so it's a story of 4 teenagers entering high school, and one of them joins a gang. So we all sort of go off on these storylines to try to figure out how we can get our friend out of the gang, and mischief ensues, of course.
You gotta pull him back in.
We gotta pull him back in.
Okay, well, we
Bring back to the light.
Right.
Bring back to the light. Yeah.
Well, we have a clip, so we want to give everybody a little sneak peek on what they can start binge watching on Netflix. All right, let's take a look.
High school is the foundation for the rest of your life. There's only one chance at a first impression. To work hard. Put your heart out there. And don't go into high school without backup. You need to stick together to survive. Got it? One last thing. Don't bum Monse.
High school is an op for reinvention.
Mamacita.
Goodbye, romance. Hello, trauma.
Bitches be bonkers.
And my old friends couldn't keep up. I'm not throwing no shots, but I'ma show you my gun. I'ma take my chance.
Loyalty trumps victory, compa.
I'ma scream it to the top of my lungs.
Damn, Ruby. I see you. And I'm down with it. I like the freaky.
Okay, I see you, Jamal, right there.
Hilarious.
I know, it reminds me of my high school years.
Oh, interesting.
I know
Okay.
some of the drama's going on, but your character, Jamal, is really on a sort of a journey to find out about this neighborhood conspiracy. What can you tell us about this mystery?
So, a couple years ago, and by a couple I mean maybe 50 or so years ago,
Right, okay.
a member of the gang, the Santos, robbed a roller skating rink for $250,000, but the money was never recovered before he got caught. So it's somewhere buried in the neighborhood. So Jamal thinks, if I can find this money, I can buy my friend out of the gang, and then all will be lit again.
That's a great idea.
That's a lovely idea, but it already sounds like there's a lot of mischief that's about to ensue with that.
There's so much going on. It's crazy.
You need a treasure map.
And you guys did.
There's a treasure map.
Oh, there is.
There is. It's like a whole Goonies sort of inspired subplot line.
I kind of want to be there.
Yeah, I know. It's like amazing.
It sounds like it was based heavily on the gangs of South Central LA.
Yes.
How much research did you have to do? Did you have to join a gang?
I did not have to join a gang. My character has actually nothing to do with the affiliation to the gang at all.
Fantastic.
His whole premise is like, I just don't want to die. I want to stay out of everything. So I didn't have to do as much research as some of my co-stars did. I had to do more research on like things like the Goonies, things like finding treasures,
What, you
things
didn't
like.
know about the Goonies?
I mean, I knew about
Such
the
a
Goonies, but
baby.
you know, you got to rewatch and you got to pay
Yes.
specific attention
Exactly.
and pick a character that you feel like
Yeah.
relates to you and steal some stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, now you're telling on yourself because we know you're young. You're 21,
right.
not in high school, but you are 21.
Right,
you
right,
didn't
right.
grow up with the Goonies like she did. I don't know. I don't know them either. I don't know them either.
What are you talking about?
Okay, like me. I'm the elder.
We're going on public record to say that he's 15 years older than me. Okay, we can move on now. Thank you.
She just put you all the way out there.
On that note, let's talk about high school. What was it like to go back to high school for you, good or bad?
You know what? My first high school experience was a little like, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to redeem myself this time. And I'm going to be Jamal, and I'm going to come through and cause trouble. And I think we do.
I mean, if that clip is anything to judge it by, it looks amazing.
Yes.
How similar or different are you from your character, Jamal?
I think we're pretty similar. I like to think we're very different. I'm usually more chill and more, he does a lot. He like fakes injuries and he goes on wild goose chases. I'm not about that life.
Right.
I'm like, you know what, it's a problem, but I'm gonna just talk about it and I'm gonna do it from right here. I don't have to go on it, you know what I'm saying? But he's very similar to me. We're both obsessed with our friends. So, I mean, it was a blast playing him. Yeah.
Well, talk to us about the audience who you think will be perfect to see this show. Is it just for teens? Who is it for and why?
It's not just for teens. It's actually very gritty, very adult. We have a TVMA rating. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a little, I would honestly say it's really like the perfect audience would be like the 21 to 24-year-olds that just finished all of this stuff that are like, yeah, now I'm in college and I'm seeing what's going on and I could look back at it sort of objectively and say this is exactly what was going on.
I mean, to be fair there's some college students that act exactly like that.
Yeah,
so.
Same. Yeah, the same.
To each their own.
Now, when you're not acting, you can be found singing.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Where did your love for music come from?
Honestly, I don't know. I always felt as though I had some sort of musical talent, but I never really took it seriously until like a year ago. I went to the studio with my friend, and she was like, "You should make your own music." And I was like, "Okay, why not?"
That's simple.
It was like,
okay.
it's scary, so why not do it? You know what I mean?
I like that.
So yeah.
What kind of genre of music?
R&B, little bit of pop,
Okay.
a lot of dance.
All right now.
Well, now you can't just say it without letting
You
us
gotta
hear a little
say.
something.
What do you mean?
Just a
Here's
little
something like what?
Like something you prepared already.
Something I prepared already. Y'all didn't tell me I had to prepare anything already.
Fine, you know the ABCs. You can sing that if you like. Just sing something.
All right, let me see. I'll sing y'all a little sneak of something that I'm working on.
Okay.
Ready? Is it my imagination? 'Cause every time I see you walking my way, I can't believe my eyes. Ain't no time for hesitation. What I gotta do to make you mine? You're looking sweet as a dove. I think I'm falling in love again. All right, that's it.
All
Come on,
right,
come on,
Tevin Campbell.
Y'all ain't getting warmed up. Oh, come on, Tevin.
Wait a minute.
Me and my little brother love Tevin
National
Campbell.
Proposal Day is coming. Hi, darling. Would you like to get married?
Absolutely.
Oh, fantastic.
Absolutely.
It's done. It's
Take
done.
me off the
I was
market.
wondering if he was singing to you when he was.
We were staring in each other's eyes.
Listen,
That
I was
that
all the way in it.
amazing.
In my mind, I was kneeling with the mic right in here.
Oh my God, yes.
Then you said, Tevin, that's a good compliment.
Yeah.
You're amazing.
Thank
What a
you.
phenomenal voice.
Wow.
So are you going to take this seriously and focus on it and release an album?
August 7th, I'm releasing a 7-song EP called Easy Days, sort of a sonic retelling of the sounds I heard growing up in my childhood.
That's
Who did you grow up here? And who are you listening to
Tevin!
now?
Tevin was my biggest inspiration.
Tell.
Tevin, Chris Brown,
Okay.
Bruno Mars, Beyonce, of course.
Of course, right? Yeah.
I didn't even have to say that one.
I love that.
Yeah.
So what is next for you?
Definitely the album. Hopefully, season 2 of On My Block.
Yes.
And we have a couple of things I can't talk about coming up too.
Oh, come on. You give us a
Stay
hint.
tuned.
Come
So
on.
stay tuned.
An exclusive.
Stay tuned.
Give us a hint.
Well, been a whole lot of TV for me this year.
Oh,
Yeah.
looks like someone's penned a few pilots, I see. Well done. That's your continued success.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
And make sure you check him out on my block. It's
Not his
available. Oh, no, not my block. On Netflix's block. You can start binging it right now. So go ahead and tune in right after the show, of course. And thank you so much, Brett.
Thanks
we'll
for
see you
having me.
when the album comes out.
Yes,
Come back.
absolutely.
And all
I'll be
the
back.
other TV shows
Exactly.
I'll be back.
that we already know you're
I
signed
will
to.
be back.
Right.
Wonderful.
Okay, cool.
Thanks for having
We
me.
will be right back with more Rise Entertainment 360.
That was great.
Yes,
It's so
thanks
much
for having
fun.
me.